This is the PBA on ABC.
Inaasahang maging makulay at kapanapanabig ang sagupaan ito ng Barangay Ginebra at ng Red Bull Barako sa pag-uumpisa ng semi-final round ng ating Smart Fiesta Conference for 2008. At ang isang prueba dyan, ito pong dami ng ating mga kapwa-suki ng PBA na nagsinagsan dito sa Cuneta Astrodome upang makita nga ang labanang ito sa semis ng Ginebra at ng Red Bull. Dalawang import, high-profile encounter ito mga kaibigan. Parehong mga 7-footer Chris Alexander ng Barangay Ginebra at syempre pa si Adam Parada ng Red Bull Barako. Alam natin na mortal na karibal ang dalawang kupunang ito. Ang Barangay Ginebra at ang Red Bull Barako ay 4 na beses na pong nagtagpo in playoffs since 2004 lamang doon sa ang Red Bull. Pero siyempre, bawat conference nag-iiba ang kondisyon at sitwasyon. Lalong-lalo na ngayon, nagkaroon sila ng palitan ng muka. Napalitan ng player. Si Junti Valenzuela nasa Ginebra na matagal yan na tiga Red Bull. Magandang gabi po, Pilipinas, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Kumusta ka muli ha? Sa Kabisayan sa Kabindanawan at gayon din sa ating mga manonood sa ibang bansa. Ed Pixon po lamang. Kasama si Jason Webb para sa ABC 5 at ng Philippine Basketball Association. Jack na magugustuhan natin itong labanang ito, Jason.
Itong dalawang team na to, of course, they have had a measure of success, but the way they got there, it's different. Para sa Red Bull, lumakas sila through subtraction. Dahil nawala nga yung iba nilang mga players, may mga iba na mga players na sumikat at sila ngayon nagdadala ng Red Bull. Ang resulta, ganun pa rin. They're back in the semifinals. On the other hand, itong Barangay Ginebra, they had a massive makeover. Karamihan dito sa mga players na nasa Barangay Ginebra ngayon was not there in their last finals appearance, which happened to be in the Philippine Cup a couple of years back.
Well, speaking of a couple of years back, since 2004, nabanggit nga natin mga kaibigan, ay 4 na beses na po nakikita-kita itong dalawang kupunang ito in a playoff. At ayan, nag-umpisa noong 2004 Fiesta Conference, Jason.
Ironically, in 2004, this was the first year na yung ABC 5 ay nag-handle ng coverage. Right. And it started off with Barangay Ginebra taking the first series there 3-1. But from 2005 Fiesta Conference, the 05-06 Fiesta Conference once again, which was a best of 7. And in the 2005 Philippine Cup quarterfinals, which was a best of 5, lahat yun, it pumunta in the hands of Red Bull. Actually, it has been a one-sided affair so far lately in favor of Red Bull. Nakita natin yung tatlong serye na yun have gone the way of Red Bull. And in this conference, itong Barangay Ginebra, hindi rin nanalo dito sa Red Bull.
Well, dahil na sinasabi natin, iba-ibang sitwasyon, tingnan natin kung anong mangyayari rito. Itong Barangay Ginebra, nabanggit mo nga, Jason, medyo napupumahog ito nung umpisa. 0-5 mga kaibigan, ang unang record na naitala nitong Barangay Ginebra in this conference. At marami na ang halos sumuko. Yung mga fans ng Barangay Ginebra, gutom na gutom. Hindi na kasi kumakain dahil wala silang gana, dahil natatalo yung kupanan nila. Hindi biro yan, ha? Marami ko kilala doon. Pagka natatalo Ginebra, hindi na naghahapunan. Kaya marami nakapag-reduce.
Well, nag-reduce sila dahil nga nung simula ng 0-5 start nila, Ginebra could not find the right import for them. Pero nung dumating na tong si Chris Alexander, what a turnaround that. They were 12-3 since Alexander's arrival. They are on an 8-game win streak. And in their last 12 games, 11 of those have been victories. Yung isang talo na yon, alam mo kung kanino nang galing?
Kanino?
Sa Red Bull.
Siyempre. Yun na nga yun, mga kaibigan. At alam natin naman, itong Red Bull, in contrast, sabi nga ni Jason, ang ganda ng umpisa ng Red Bull. 7 wins and 2 losses as they started their rampage here in the Fiesta Conference. At I'd like to give credit where credit is due. Yung kanilang pagkakahugot o pagkakakuha nitong import nila na si Adam Parada, napakalaking bagay. 7-footer kaagad. Samantalang iba, nangapa-ngapa pa. Nung makita nilang, okay pala yung ganong klaseng import. Kita mo, salihan na rin sila doon sa bandwagon, kumbaga.
Well, that's what a lot of teams had to adjust to. Nung nakakita nila itong Red Bull, nakakuha ng 7-footer that was effective. They were 7-2 to start the first round of the elimination. And of course, they were solid all throughout. They were able to finish second in the elimination phase. Again, got automatic seat to the semifinals. Itong Red Bull, hindi biro dahil ginagamit nila lahat ng mga players nila and di mo alam kung sino mag-iinit para sa isang araw.
Alright, mga kaibigan, bago po natin umpisahan ang labanan ng Red Bull at ng Barangay Ginebra, pakinggan muna natin si Patricia Bermudez Hizon and her thoughts about this game. Patricia!
Thank you so much, kasamang Ed. Nakausap ko kanina itong si Coach John Chico, and for them, you guys were talking about Adam Parada. Limiting Adam Parada and of course, stopping Red Bull's running game will be the key factors in winning this series. And by the way, Coach John Chico said na mas pabor sa kanila kung magiging maikli lang ang serye na to, pero hindi niya gustong magbigay ng kanyang fearless forecast. On the other hand naman, Coach Yang Yao really actually told me that it would be to their favor if their series actually goes long, and he even said that his fearless forecast is that Red Bull will win in 7 games. Now, in addition to that, he knows that they can do that if they stop the most potent guard squad there is, out-rebound Chris Alexander, of course, on the offensive rebound most particularly, and sustain the pressure all the way. Back to you, Ed and JC.
Maraming salamat, Patricia. At narinig na po ninyo ang silbato ng barko ng hudyat, mga kaibigan, para po sa mga players ay magsibalik na sa kanilang bench. At kanina, nabanggit ko yung pagkakakuha nila kay Adam Parada kasamang Jason. Alam mo, ang responsable dyan, kaibigan natin, si Dr. J. Andy Howe. Yan ang pumili talaga ng import nila na si Adam Parada. Kaya naman, parang parada ng lechon ang sunod-sunod na panalo ng Red Bull sa unang bahagi nito. Siyempre, nung second half na ng eliminations, medyo kumuha na rin ng mga ganong klaseng import yung mga kalaban at na-scout na rin si Adam Parada. Medyo nagkaroon ng konting pagbaba yung kanilang win-lose record. But, again, we would like to say this is a different story altogether. Semi-finals na ito. Kung sino po ang makakaakyat ng level ng kanilang laro, yun ang mananaig. Dahil ito, wala nang atrasan, wala nang second chance, o the best of 7 ito. Nililinaw po natin yan, mga kaibigan, ang ating semi-final round ay best of 7. Ayan ang starting unit ni Coach Yang Yao ng Red Bull, as usual, looking very serious. Yan si Coach Yang Yao, pero tanong pala pinuring tao yan pag nakilala nyo. Masana naman, si Coach John Chico, pinasok na rin at pinakalala na rin ng kanyang starting unit. At handshakes all around. Yan po ang mga players para sa Barangay Ginebra ni Coach John Chico. Isa rin seryosong tao ito. At siya naman, very soft-spoken kahit na sa tunay na buhay. Alright, first possession. Ginawa ni Topex Robinson. Para sa Red Bull, akala ko ililay-up Mick Canese, Cyrus Baguio against Chris Pacana. Handsy defense.
That's gonna be a tough matchup para dito kay Chris Pacana. Of course, Chris Pacana, hindi naman siya kalakihan, but may not have enough foot quickness para sabayan ito si Cyrus Baguio. We're talking before the game, and ito, prime opportunity para kay Cyrus Baguio para lalo pang makilala at to build his name here in the PBA.
Good job, but has had an offensive rebound, but missed it right there in close range. J.J. Belkerbrand, likewise, unable to score. Fast break play here. Rich Alvarez. Pinabas kay Topex Robinson. Robinson subaks. Hey! Si Chris Alexander yan, pare! Nagulat din siya. Billy Mamaril takes it away. Pacana! And rifles it over to J.J. Belkerbrand for the first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, that's what you do when there's a turnover. You have to push it down the court. Nakita natin doon eventually numbers para sa Barangay Ginebra. 2 straight turnovers right now para sa Red Bull.
A little tentative at the start. Si Rich Alvarez, mukhang siya nagiging focus ng opensa ng Red Bull in the early going. At alam natin that he is really expected to provide leadership as he fouls Junti Valenzuela. Well, alam naman na lahat si Junti, napakatagal po yan. Diyan nag-umpisa actually sa Red Bull si Junti, and he acknowledges it. As a matter of fact, I talked to him last Monday at sinasabi niya napakalaki ng utang na loob po sa Red Bull. Pero sabi niya, ganito talaga ang professional. Doon ka pupunta kung saan ka dadali ng hangin.
And you have to think para sa Red Bull, this is a trade that you didn't think would bite you in the butt this early. Of course, the trade happened at the start of this conference. Hindi naman na ma-expect. Ito pang Barangay Ginebra, ang makakalaban nila para sa best of 7 to make it to the finals. And of course, Junti Valenzuela becoming even more important dahil wala si Ronald Dudu.
The irony of irony. Cyrus Baguio, Topex is open. Wala. And Rich Alvarez had a touch on the ball. Pero nabitawan ako ni Chris Bacana para sa Barangay Ginebra. Junti underneath, Will Palpal. And Nick Denisi picks it up para sa Red Bull over to Cyrus Baguio. Sinasalo mo ni Chris Bacana. Baguio. Jumper is good. First 2 points for Red Bull.
And you can see what Chris Bacana is doing. Alam niyang padating si Cyrus Baguio. He's backing up, trying to challenge Cyrus Baguio to make that first shot from the outside. And what Cyrus has done this year, this conference rather, he has been making that short jumper and he has even extended it to a 3-point line.
And speaking of the 3-point line, he has twice. That'll be J.J. Hildebrand to put Barangay Ginebra on top by 5. Another turnover by Red Bull. Hildebrand, libre na naman. Pero di pumasok Chris Alexander para sa rebound. Rifles it out to Hildebrand once again. Ay ginagalangan sa harapan ni Topex Robinson. Billy Mamarin. Balik-ulit kay Hildebrand with the screen from Billy. Sa pulo naman! He had tres! And it is a 10-2 count.
Definitely, both teams will be shooting a lot of threes. Pareho silang maraming tinitirang three-pointer. But one thing that they were supposed to do was defend the three-point line very well. Number 1 and number 2 in the league. So far, yung mga numero yon not being true para sa Red Bull dahil nakakashoot itong Barangay Ginebra.
Ayan na naman si Hildebrand! Hildebrand has a total of 11 points. 11 of the 12 so far posted by Barangay Ginebra.
Here's the problem para sa Red Bull. Yung mga guardia nila, hindi kalakihan. They can put ball pressure, but with the size of J.J. Hildebrand, pag talon niya, kayang-kaya niya right over guys like Topex Robinson.
Grabe yung banggaan doon Nakita mo? Sa EDSA. Bisa, si Billy Bamaril against Big Pinisi. Parehong, parehong hindi umaatras Talaga namang salubungan. And Big Pinisi gets 2 shots. 10-point lead by Barangay Ginebra at the outset. Samantala, panoorin natin itong ginawa ni J.J. Hildebrand, ating TM Press King. Ay hatid sa inyo ng bagong TM Discarte SIM. 30 pesos lang, may bagong diskarte ka na. At magandang diskarte ni Pinisi to bounce that ball in for their 4th point. Lamang ng 8 ang Barangay Ginebra sa kasalukuyan. At ito si Junti Valenzuela, down low to Chris Alexander. Alexander, dinabas kay Chris Bacana. Bacana in front of Taranda. Wala. Alexander tries to chip it in. Billy Mamaril. Alexander ulit. And Nick Pinisi trying to check himself. Pero nagkaroon na ng contact. At si referee Boy Cruz, who's working this game together with referee Aldama and referee Guevara.
At the start of this coverage, sabi ni Patricia, one of the things that concerns Coach Yang Giao is rebounding.
Yep.
Ito yung mga problema. Chris Alexander, a monster of offensive rebounds. Ay mo bigyan ng mga additional opportunities itong Barangay Ginebra. Si Billy Mamaril gusto na kagad ng offensive rebound. Dalawang free throw.
Nakita nyo kanina si Coach Yang Giao. Katabi si Coach Ruel Nadrata, assistant coach. Alexander pala, going to July 20, bukas. Ha? Ngayon. Ngayon pala, July 20, oh. He turned 28 today. Chris Alexander, ng Barangay Ginebra. Thank you. Cyrus Baguio against Chris Bacana. Sumaksak sa loob. Wow! Swatted away by Chris Alexander. Duke Valenzuela, humaharap. Tuloy-tuloy! Ang sakit nun. Ito si Cyrus Baguio, gustong makabalik. Ayaw na naman si Alexander, pinagpalo naman. Nagparada, pinagpalo din ni Billy Mamanel. Ano ba ito? Ang dami ng nalulok na bola ng mga taga-Red Bull. Una si Alexander, pumalpal. Ito, palawarin natin. Pinalpal ni Alexander. At ito yung kanina, no ha? Ito, yung sumunod na palpalan. Adam Parada, Billy Mamaril, ang sumapal. Libre sana si Cyrus ni Celan. Hindi na ito. Chris Alexander takes it away.
This quarter really dominated by Barangay Ginebra. Red Bull has to be able to control things. Dahil this game could get out of hand very early.
It is very early, and it is a big lead by Barangay Ginebra. Junti misses. Naku, sa kanila pa rin. 3-point shot! Wala. And finally, Mick Pinisi pulls down the rebound. Cyrus Baguio runs over the opposition. Offensive foul.
Right now, Cyrus Baguio getting a little frustrated. A lot of times he has been going to the lane. May have felt he got fouled a number of times going to the lane. That time, forced the issue. Siya patuloy ang nakuha ng offensive foul.
Ito nga, makikita dalawa yung sumulubong sa kanya, nagsumiksik. At si Chris Bacana drew attention to that move. Ginawagan ka ng offensive foul si Cyrus Baguio. Alexander against Pinisi. Junti. Oh! Pasak!
Junti may have traveled. Hindi napansin yun, but eventually became a nice drop pass.
The break's really going for Barangay Ginebra at the moment. May natawagan pa ng foul. And Chris Alexander will have 2 opportunities from the line.
And usually it's the more aggressive team that is rewarded. Here in the early start portions of the game, the more aggressive team is Barangay Ginebra. So they're the ones getting the fouls. They're the one that's been able to stop itong offense ng Red Bull.
Well, they hit the road running, hit the ground running as it were. At tuloy-tuloy nga itong pagratsyada ng Barangay Ginebra as they post a 12-point lead now. Mick Pinisi, top of the key. Ayaw rin. At si Chris Alexander doing his job off the boards. Elterbrand, malakas ang tira. Adam Parada. Off to Cyrus Baguio. Humaharunod na naman si Cyrus. Sumaksak. Inabot kay Topex. Pumasok ang tira. Nakakuha pa ng foul.
One of the few opportunities we've seen and a few successes that we've seen na tumakbo ng Red Bull. There, Chris Bacana tried to draw the charge at ayun, nakakuha patuloy si Topex Robinson ng end 1. Red Bull really bleeding for their points dito sa ating unang quarter.
We gotta start somewhere. I think there's si Topex Robinson at saka si Cyrus Baguio are 2 of the most intense players in the... Ay, kita mo, intensity ni Topex Robinson, ha? A little guy who can rebound. And he gets the pass from Parada. Misses the shot. And Alexander gets the rebound. Helferbrand. Bacana is open.
That's bonus right there, Ed, para kay Chris Bacana. Not really expected to make that outside shot. Fast break situation, he makes that. Everything going the way of Barangay Ginebra.
Well, looks like Red Bull wants to grab it back in haste. No? Medyo nag-aapura sila. Elterbrand, the player of the shot. Topex Robinson. Parada, top of the key. Sa labas na titira itong Red Bull. At saka, ang bilis.
Well, that's really what they do, no? They like to set up their offense quickly. But sometimes, pag hindi pumasok, hindi nagiging maganda ang itsura. Katulad ng nangyari ngayon. Ang daming opportunities ng Barangay Ginebra. Sila naman, ang mga oportunidad nila, hindi pumapasok.
Guess whose timeout this is? Barangay Ginebra. At babalik po kami mula rito sa Cuneta Astrodome. First quarter action pa lang mga kaibigan ng labanan ng Red Bull at ng Barangay Ginebra. Talagang hindi na magkamayaw dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. Puntahan natin si Patricia for a report on Junti Valenzuela. Pat?
Well, lahat nga nakafocus dito sa magiging ganti ni Junti Valenzuela, who seems to be settled already with his new team. Although alam niya na may advantage din siya dahil alam niya yung quirks ng Red Bull Barako. He's also scared because Red Bull knows how to get to him. At aminado siya na painitin ang ulo niya. At pag ginawa ni Coach Yang na orderin yung mga kabataan niya na para painitin ang ulo ni Junti Valenzuela, he's afraid that he's gonna lose focus in this ball game. But about Coach Yang, malaking puri pa rin ang binibigay niya kay Junti Valenzuela, who knows that he's providing a lot of stability for the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings, and that has been the best move the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings acquiring Junti Valenzuela in their lineup. He provides control and stability, and he's doing all of that without upstaging the Fast and the Furious, and Coach Yang Giao thinks that that's a big factor. Back to you guys.
Definitely Junti Valenzuela has helped out a lot. That's why he has earned this starting unit assignment. Samantala, Billy Mamaril was called for an illegal pick. That's why the ball is back with Red Bull. Red Alvarez, nilabas kay Cyrus Baguio. Cyrus Baguio sinusundan pa rin ni Chris Bacana ni steal. Baguio keeps it alive. He takes it inside. He hands it off to Rich Alvarez. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Topex Robinson napitawan ng bola. And nakuha ito. The defense of Barangay Ginebra holding up very well there. At, well, nasabi na natin, Jason, makailang ulit na rin na turnover ang Red Bull as Coach Yang Giao talks to Cyrus Baguio to give him a piece of his mind.
Cyrus Baguio, expect natin kaya na yung depensa ni Chris Bacana, but not so far. Chris Bacana, excellent job at Cyrus.
That's what he's there for. Pero sabi mo nga, may bonus pa dahil nakatira pa ng jump shot si Chris Bacana. Turnover. Para maiba naman. Ang Ginebra naman ngayon ang turnover. At kung narinig po ninyo ang hiyawan, well, hey! Pasa kay... Maganda sana nung pasa niya kay Cyrus Baguio. Yung hiyawan ay para doon sa pagtawag ni Coach John Wichico kay Mark Kagiwa para pumasok na. Kasama po niya si Paul Artadi. 18-6 ang ating score. 12 ang lamang ng Barangay Ginebra.
Believe ka rin dito sa side ng Red Bull. No panic even if they're down by 12 points. This is still the same fight that started the ball game. And inaalaw lang ni Coach Yang Giao na itong lima na to to get a feel of the game.
Nakita niyo yung turnover sa 7 sa Red Bull. 2 lang sa Ginebra. Chris Alexander misses. Cyrus Baguio with a quick pass to Topex Robinson. Robinson, ginabas kay Mick Pinisi, top of the key. Ayaw talaga pumasok yung mga long shots ng Red Bull, and they're getting only one opportunity each time. Junti, the handoff in a tight situation, broken up. At ito yung first substitution sa panig ng Red Bull. So Rich Alvarez nilabas for Kiko Adriano. Kagiwa. As the give and go to Rafi Rivas, that blows up in their faces.
Very interesting that Rafi Rivas was actually the first guy off the bench of Barangay Ginebra. Why? Because Rafi Rivas is the most agile big man that they have. Because the big men of Red Bull like to shoot from the outside. So kailangan yung big man mo willing rin lumabas. And yan si Rafi Rivas para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Still a turnover.
Dami na talaga. Kalat ng turnover ng Red Bull. 8 na yan. Dito pa lang sa first quarter.
Junti Valenzuela against Cyrus Baguio. Paul Artadi versus Topex Robinson. A block is going to be called on Topex. Second personal on Topex Robinson, and he is relieved by Celino Cruz. Samantala, pinasok na rin ni Coach John Wichico si Sunday Salvacion para kay Junti Valenzuela. 14 on the shot clock here para sa Barangay Ginebra. Meron pang wet spot on the hard court. Talaga naman dikit-dikit yung depensa ni Pinisi kay Alexander. Artadi gets down Salino Cruz. Loose ball, out of bounds, red ball. Mike Rayback comes in para kay Mick Pinisi on the side of Red Bull. Still a 12-point lead here para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Actually, our score hasn't moved for quite some time now.
Napakulot yan. Salino Cruz. Kiko Adriano. Cyrus Baguio. Cruz inside to Parada. Arito sa Kiko Adriano. Jumper from him. Ayaw rin. And Chris Alexander taps it out of bounds. So, big break here para sa Red Bull.
Yeah, speaking of Red Bull, just a bad combination. You shoot so poorly, shooting under 14%. Tapos dadagdagan mo pa yan ng mga turnovers na meron nila. You might say they're still lucky na 12 lang ang kalamangan sa kanila.
Ayun si Parada off the glass. Kamalas naman. Medyo malakas kasi. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Sunday Salvacion. Good line pero medyo mahina. Paul Artadi. Winasiwas kay Mike Kagiwa. Naliguli kay Artadi at the corner. And Salino Cruz has a rebound. Cyrus Baguio in the front court. Tapped by Artadi. And Artadi trying to recover it is fouled by Salino Cruz.
You have to be worried every time nandiyan si Paul Artadi. He's coming off his best game, probably of his career. He had 6 steals in that clincher against Santa Lucia.
At alam natin, live wire yan eh. Hindi mo pwedeng medyo malamya-lamya ipaso dahil aagawin yan. Alright, 2:52 to go in the first quarter. We have a timeout.
Yang does a good job of preparing his team, even in a long layoff. And in a 7-game series, after the first game, tapos na yung rust. That's why we would have rather had a shorter series because we're on a flow. But since the series is 7 games, first game, if they're rusty man, mawala na yun after the first game.
Well, that's an explanation. Medyo kinakalawang. Maaaring totoo yan, ano ha? Pakinggan natin si Patricia. May problema ba si Adam Parada, Pat?
Well, meron, Ed. If you notice, nakakinesio tape yung right leg nitong si Parada. Meron siyang right hamstring injury. He pushed himself really hard while working out during the week-long rest. And he may not be 100% physically conditioned, but he did promise that mentally, he's 100% ready to rumble with Alexander the Great. Pero ngayon, during the week-long rest, nag-injure siya. Tapos yung week-long na practice nila, hindi siya nakapag-practice at all. So now, he's playing for the first time with this hamstring injury. Back to you guys.
Nakita nga natin, ano, medyo nag-stretching po si Parada after that time.
And you can see he's not as active on the rebound.
Kaya pala, Cyrus Baguio from the corner. Rafi Rivas the rebound. Paul Artadi into the front court. Lumabas kay Sunday Salvacion. Momentarily open. And Rayback goes down the rebound after Salino Cruz. Kiko Adriano. And another steal by Barangay Ginebra. This time Rafi Rivas. Here's Paul Artadi flying high. Diba klase yung energy level nito si Paul Artadi eh. Boom! Sorry. Kabanggaan lang. And here comes Cyrus Baguio off the top by Chris Alexander. On his way down, he lets go of the ball.
That's the first basket para kay Cyrus Baguio. Rather his 4th point so far, but that's the first highlight film for the day para dito kay Cyrus.
With the athletic ability. Here comes Paul Artadi. And off, Chris Alexander.
Ibang klase yung pektus na nilagay ni Chris Alexander sa bola na yun.
Delay of game warning on Chris Alexander. 22-8. 14 na ang abarte nitong Barangay Ginebra. A minute and 14 to go in the first quarter. Adam Parada against Chris Alexander. Nilabas kay Rayback. Salino Cruz swings it over to Kiko. Oh, naku! pa naman ang kinababantay-bantayan ng mga referee.
Yeah, actually, Kiko had that shot from the outside, but you can see a lot of these Red Bull players struggling with their confidence. Could be yung sinasabi nila, yung long layoff, that rust. And especially if you start out cold from the field, lalo mong naiisip, medyo kinakalawang ata yung shooting ko.
Pero tama rin sinabi ni Coach Joey Chico, hindi magtatagal at mawawala rin yung kalawang na yan after they get their basketball legs back.
But you know, he was saying that after game 1, wala na yung kalawang. But all the teams in the series that in against best of 7, ang nananalo sa game 1 have won about 66% of the time.
Kiritsa mo lang eh. Hindi mo naman alam na kung saan pupunta yun eh. Pero swerte. Eh, malas. Ayaw talaga pumasok ng mga long shot ng Red Bull. 24-8. 16-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. Artadi.
At kumpiyansa na yun.
Eh, yan yung kanyang panibagong nadidiscovering tira, yung jump shot.
That's just all about confidence. Before, he would never have even looked at that shot. But the last 3 games have been really good for Paul Artadi. And you know, it's different when you're playing and you feel that you're on your home court. You're playing for Barangay Ginebra. Sa araw na to, parang home ang pakiramdam mo. And Paul Artadi can do no wrong in the eyes of the Barangay Ginebra fans.
Kailan ba naging away yung Ginebra? Parang home yun. Sad to say for fans of other teams. But, you know, aminado naman ang lahat yan eh. Pero make no mistake about it, Red Bull has its own legion of fans. Not as numerous as Barangay Ginebra, but quite substantial. Ayun, si Kiko Adriano finally takes the jumper and beats the buzzer. Teka muna, i-review pa yan ng mga referee, no? Bago maging official. Numbers by Chris Alexander. 8 rebounds, 2 shot blocks to go with this 6 points. At, counted na ba? Yes, it is counted. So, the official score after 12 minutes of play, as you see Chris Alexander being massaged, 16-point lead by Barangay Ginebra. Babalik po kami para sa second quarter. At natin mga kaibigan, ang harapan dito, matchup na Chris Alexander, Adam Parada, dalawang 7-footer. Let's go over to Bianca Lee for her report on these two imports. Bianca.
Yes guys, aside from Steve Thomas, itong si Adam Parada na lang ang nananatiling original import dito sa liga. Kaya naman sinasabi na siya daw ang yardstick ng mga import. Sabi niya, he is honored to have this recognition kasi he's never been recognized like that before. At sabi din niya na kailangan daw talaga nating abangan ang matchup nila ni Chris Alexander dahil daw, sabi niya, na si Chris Alexander daw talaga ang nagpabago ng mundo ng Ginebra. Sabi naman ni Chris Alexander, umikot talaga daw ang mundo ng Barangay, pero he couldn't do it without his teammates. At as for Parada being the yardstick, aba sabi niya, let the stats speak for itself. Guys, back to you.
Mukhang inuudyok mo magkaroon ng rivalry yung dalawa. Pero alam natin na yung dalawang yan talaga, parehong very crucial factors para sa kanilang mga kupunan. Ano? And it's not far-fetched to think na dapat talagang magtakbo yung dalawang yan.
At dikit na dikit rin naman yung mga numbers na points-wise. They're close to each other as well as field goals. The big number really has to be rebounds. That's +6 para kay Chris Alexander. And really what the doctor ordered para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Mark Aguiwa missed again, pero bihira pa sa tumira. No? I counted only at least mga dalawa at most na attempts ni Mark Aguiwa so far. They get it back. A lot of offensive rebounding here by Barangay Ginebra to help their cause. Eric MENK fumbling it. Sunday is open. Nico Adriano para sa rebound. Binigay kay Celino Cruz. Celino Cruz, tinitignan ang kanyang mga kasama. Mick Pinesi over to Kiko Adriano. Labang kay Mark Aguiwa. Stop and go. Action na. Ayun na naman. Inagaw na naman na hinay. Ito na si Artadi. Goodbye.
Another turnover, another point off turnover para dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Samantala si Max Rayback comes up with an air ball. Jojo Dulcil is blocked underneath by Eric MENK. Salvacion, binigay kay Rafi Rivas. Nilabas, Jojo Dulcil. Inagaw. Duncil tuloy-tuloy. And reverse layup for Jojo Duncil. Former UST stalwart.
Wide open.
TM3 yan para kay Mark Tagiwa.
A miscommunication on the part of Duncil and Adriano, kaya nalibre si Mark Tagiwa. And you can't leave him open. Ito si Mark Tagiwa.
No way. Jojo Duncil goes the other way. Pinipit ang pasa. Celino Cruz.
A lot of one-on-ones now para sa Red Bull. They're really forcing the issue, not getting into their offense. That's looking at a team that is panicking and not allowing things to flow.
Ito na, si Artadi, tumira na naman sa labas. Eric MENK with the offensive board. Ay na sinasabi natin pati swerte, Lady Luck is smiling on Barangay Ginebra. Not a shot that would normally go down.
Kanina patalikod na tira, pumasok. Ngayon naman, baliktad na yung Pectus, pumasok pa rin.
And it is a 21-point lead. Sipin mo hanggang ngayon, umpisa po tayo ng more than 2 minutes actually have gone by here in the second quarter. At 21 na ang lamang ng Barangay Ginebra. 12 pa lang ang nai-score ng Red Bull. At si Leo Horda, pinasok na rin ni Coach Yeng Giao para palitan na si Kiko Adriano. Duncil against Rivas. Ang hirap naman ang tira nito. Nakita niya haba ng galamay nitong si Rafi Rivas. Nakuha pa ni Jojo Duncil na score.
One thing's for sure, Coach Yeng Giao will go deep into his bench, find out who is the hot guy for today. Right now, si Duncil pa lang kumukuha ng magandang puntos.
Yes, malalim-lalim na nahugot yan, ha? Jojo Duncil brought in early by Coach Yeng Giao. 33-14 ang ating score, 19 ang lamang ng Barangay Ginebra. Narito po ngayon ang inyong PBA semifinals na tayo, ha? Umpisa po ito ng semis, best of 7 between Red Bull and Barangay Ginebra. Ngayon ang Horda. Pinisi. Ang Horda season opening. Salvacion all over him. And Horda will have a 3-point play opportunity.
The starters of Red Bull just couldn't get anything going. Ngayon, nandito na sila. They're putting in their bench guys. Leo Horda, this time around, he's got a chance for a 3-point play. Jojo Duncil, who came from the bench, he's already contributed 4 points. So, not really talked about itong bench ng Red Bull, pero nakaka-deliver sila.
Well, marami nga nagsasabi, walang superstars dyan. Pero alam natin na wala ka rin naman patapong dyan, Di ba? At anytime, basta sinabi ni Coach Yeng Giao, pumasok ka, kailangan handa ka.
At saka kailangan sumunod ka.
Yes. Yun ang prinsipyo ng Red Bull. Ang prinsipyo ng Boy Scout. Laking handa. Hey! Ito naman, may isang laking handa si Mark Tagiwa with another TM3. Big Pinisi, back to Horda. Horda, subaksak! And the loose ball picked up by Rafi Rivas. Binigay kay JJ Helterbrand. Helterbrand looking at his partner. But instead goes to Sunday. Nahawakan na si Big Pinisi. Last touch is called on Sunday Salvacion. Samantala, Chris Alexander is sent back in by Coach John Richico para kay Rafi Rivas. Si Adam Parada ng Red Bull nasa bench pa rin. At na-report nga kanina ni Patricia Hizon na medyo may iniinda si Adam Parada. Horda. Celino Cruz. Nick Pinisi from way out. Yeah, finally. TM3 as a Red Bull courtesy of Nick Pinisi. He's got 5 points in the game so far.
And that's only the first 3 para dito sa Red Bull out of 9 attempts. Because if you look at Barangay Ginebra, they've already made 4 3-pointers.
Junkie Valenzuela. Motik na, medyo malakas lang. Celino Cruz, nandun na sa lane na sa baba. Pero Celino wants to take the 3-point. And he sinks it. PM3 para kay Celino Cruz. And this is the biggest run so far engineered by Red Bull in this game. They've cut the lead down to 13. Kani-kanina lang, 21 yan. 13 na lang ngayon. So that's some headway para sa Red Bull. Kaya naman napatawag ng timeout si Coach Jong Uchiko. 7:41 to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back. Ganito po kapuno mga kaibigan. Sold out na. SRO na dito sa loob ng Cuneta. Astrodome. Ito mga folks to, mga streamers na mga fans, ano? At may mga bisita tayo rito. Gawa ng National Disability Week, ano? Ito po ating pinagdiriwang ngayon, ang National Disability Week. At ito, may mga chikiting po tayo panauhin dito at enjoy na enjoy sa panonood ng ating unang araw ng semi-final round. Kanina po, naglaban ng Magnolia and Air 21. Marahil alam niyo na, no, na wala pa yung import ng Air 21 si Stephen Thomas. Kaya medyo nahirapan sila kanina, no? And Magnolia took game 1 to the tune of 113 to 87. Their steal. Nakuha ulit ni Kaliwa. Binigay kay JJ. Libre. Pero wala. Celino Cruz forward to Jojo Dulcin. Hinabol pa niya yung bola. Pero nandun na si Junti. Celino Cruz. Pumorta na naman. Pero wala.
Well, that could have been a big one para dito sa Red Bull. They're doing this run with Adam Parada on the bench. Kaya titignan mo yung Barangay Ginebra. Pinasok na nila yung import nila just to quell this run.
And here's Chris Alexander. Siya na kaagad ng pinuntahan ng Barangay Ginebra. Foul on the floor on Mick Pinisi. Second personal on Pinisi.
Shot clock in 14 seconds.
And the shot clock, of course, is reset to 14 seconds. Nabanggit ko si Adam Parada. Ayun, nag-report na sa official stable. Eric Menk. Kagiwa. Lamang kay Dulcin. And he shoots over Jojo. As Pinisi taps it over. Good boxing out tactic there by Vic Pinisi. Walang magawa si Chris Alexander.
Eksakto. Hindi naman siya kalakihan, pero inatrasan niya lang.
And Celino Cruz on the other side scores another TM3. Ito, coming off the bench, Celino Cruz delivering the goods para sa Red Bull. 10 na lang ito. We say 10 na lang dahil kanina lang 21 yan. Eric Nick. And Celino Cruz acknowledges the foul. Although he's trying to say na hindi active shooting yun. 2 shots pa rin na ibibigay kay Eric Menk. Ulit po natin, ano, yung first game natin kanina. Also a semi-final round series between Magnolia and Air 21. Magnolia nanalo po against the importless Air 21. Score there 113-87. At ang balita si Stephen Thomas ay darating bukas ba o parating na?
Alam ko, nakasakay na sa aeroplano. Hindi lang alam kung
saan papunta. Sana mo makinili ang kilo mo ba? Eric Menk for 2. At 12 na naman. Ayan na naman ang agaw ng counter steal. But the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Barangay Ginebra.
That was a wasted opportunity para sa Barangay Ginebra. Good defense on the part of Celino Cruz. 2-on-1 situation with Celino Cruz on his heels.
Pero problema ron, kay Celino Cruz din ang galing yung pasa ng agaw ni Eric Menk.
Pambura lang ng pagkakamali.
Kagiwa playing hide and seek with Jojo Dulcin. Here's Celino Cruz. Ngayon na Horda to Adam Parada. Balik na Horda pero natapik ni Junti Valenzuela. Off now to JJ Helterbrand. And the pass to Eric Menk. Nice fast break play there by Barangay Ginebra. And they stave off the big run by Red Bull. Balik na naman sa 14. Ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Celino Cruz. Parada. Lamang kay Alexander. Inside to Jojo Dulcin. Parada ulit. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Ay, bulas pero nandun sa lane na Honda pa na follow-up.
So that's been the story so far. You looked at that shot of Adam Parada. Yung mga tira ng Red Bull, niluluwa palabas. Yung mga tira ng Barangay Ginebra sa first quarter, first half, iniinom naman paloob.
Nilulunok. Junti's pass is broken up by Parada. Giorgio Dulcin against JJ. Oh, Chris Alexander on the trail with another shot block.
What a job not to give up on that play para kay Chris Alexander.
Ano sinasabi ko? Yung mga paikot-ikot sa ring, lumalabas sa Red Bull. Pero dito, isang talpok, lusot.
And that's a 4-point swing dahil yung layup na yun, pinigil ni Chris Alexander.
JJ Helderbrand off the miss by Giorgio Dulcin. Junti. Binigyan ng pick ni Eric Menk. And Red Bull is running again. Pero maagang nakababa sa depensa ang Ginebra. Parada. Ay, nandun sila Horda sa ilalim. Hindi nakita. Way back! Yan o, pa isa-isang tira eh.
You can see the sharpness that Red Bull doesn't have. Ilang beses natin na binanggit ko. May mga libre sa ilalim ng basket pero hindi nila nakikita. That must be the layoff that they had because they were out because they didn't compete in the quarterfinals.
Ano na kaya? Almost 2 weeks sila.
Sila less than 2 weeks para sa Red Bull because they played in the final day of the elimination.
That's right. Selena Cruz versus that one from top of the key. It's got a 14-point lead here for Barangay Ginebra. 3.5 or 3:35 remaining in the second quarter.
Red, kita mo both teams holding their shorts dahil ang bilis ng pace natin. Not a lot of baskets being made pero takbuhan ng takbuhan parehong koponan.
Tala JJ Helderbrand. Junti Valenzuela with a second to go. Steal by Leona Horda. And Junti Valenzuela trying to get it back. Will be called for the foul. Second personal. This young man from Bugo, Cebu. Ano siya? Si Junti, taga Bugo din siya. Meron pa lang siya. Ang business pala ni Junti, sanglaan doon sa Bugo, Cebu.
Bagong pasok. You're talking about Red Bull really going deep into their bench. Ito, pumasok na. Si Reed Huntilla.
Ito yung kinuha nila itong conference lang na ito. No? From the free agent pool. Uy! Tapos bago, walang mapuntahan. He picks it up. Kinaliwa. Wala. Oh! Grabe na ngayon na Honda. Ano? Kayo lang ba pwede? Mga magic?
At saka madali yung tira na yun dahil alam niya nandun si Chris Alexander.
And speaking of Chris Alexander, stepping in home. 14 na naman ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. Parada, Puntilla. Horda, sumaksak sa loob. Adam Parada. Kailang rebound pa lang si Parada. Kung konti pa lang no? Dahil sabi nga natin, parang may konting problema ito.
It's only his 5th rebound, but the big thing is scoreless for the game. Ito si Adam Parada.
That's right. All right, the score at the moment, 44 Barangay Ginebra, 30 Red Bull. We have this timeout. Okay kagabi yung katanang kasangkayan na bukros ng Pilipinas, labi na dinahaton na Region 8. Samantala, ang ating MyPhone Dual Live Player, yan po si Coach Yang Yao. Ang MyPhone Dual Live Player, atin sa inyo ng MyPhone. Dalawang SIM, isang telepono, 2 SIMs, 1 phone. MyPhone. Pwede ba maging our phone niya? Alright. 2.5 minutes to go dito po sa ating second quarter. At kanina umabot ng 21 ang lamang ng Barangay Ginebra. Parang disorganized kanina ang Red Bull. Pero nung pinasok ni Coach Yang si Giorgio Dulcin, Leona Horda, nagbago ang complexion, nakapiyas po din yan hanggang 10. Pero umakyat na naman sa 12 ngayon, 14, no? Ngayon 13. After that free throw by Adam Parada. Second one is also good. First 2 points ng import ng Barangay Ginebra.
You have to say this first half is dominated by Barangay Ginebra. But if Red Bull can get a good run here at the tail end of this half, Misty, ang sama ng simula nila. All of a sudden, they're back in this game and they might even have the momentum going into the second half.
And Rafi Rivas trying to establish a momentum for himself. At ayun, pinuri siya ni Chris Alexander sa pamamagitan ng isang sampal.
At swerte ka naman, pinuri siya. Siya na lang.
Kayo na lang apurihin.
But here's Barangay Ginebra, and yung lineup nila slowly nabubuo except for that injury to Ronald Tubin. Most of their guys are starting to get back in shape. One of the guys, ito nga si Rafi Rivas.
And Chris Alexander displaying awesome form on the Yakult Slam Dunk. Yakult every day, okay? Sigurado ka chance. Ano na? May 30-second timeout. Tinawag. Samantala, meron pa tayong 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go dito sa ating second quarter. Pinapaalala po natin best of 7 ang ating semi-final round. You take a look at our top players on points, Kagiwa, rebounds, Macaskill. Sa quarterfinals yan, assists, Artadi, steals, Artadi pa rin. And shot blocks, why am I not surprised? Here's Alexander, our top players brought to us by Top Power Energy Drink, Top Power Energy. Dagita gaygayan ken kakabsat kita Logan Luzon. Okay nga road, PBA. Kumusta po kayo dyan? Naimbag na rabi namin na po. Ed Pixon po naman kasama si Jason Webb. Dito po sa coverage ng ABC 5 ng semi-final round ng Smart Fiesta Conference. Alright, Rafi Rivas at the line here. Para sa Barangay Ginebra, they've got a 13-point lead. They've got 14 na naman as Rivas makes both. Reed Hontilla. Leo na Honda, nandun si Alexander. Pinalobong Hontilla. Reed Hontilla with the offensive rebound and the putback.
Speaking of bonuses, has to be a bonus para kay Coach Yengel. Your third-string guard gets a basket and that will do wonders para dito sa kumpiyansa ni Reed Hontilla.
Ano sinasabi natin dyan sa Red Bull? Dahil pagka kasama ka dyan sa lineup na, kailangan magpakitang gilas ka talaga. And Parada has a shot block pagkatapos umikain ka. Cyrus Baguio tied up. Naku, medyo pipilay-pilay si Adam Parada. Pagkatapos po ng kanyang shot block na yun, naiulat po kanina ni Patricia na may iniinda po yan doon sa kanyang kanang binti, no? At meron ng tape yun obviously, medyo na overextend siguro yan, na strain, no? Kung pagtalon niya kanina. Was trying to shake it off. Pero nagsumenyos na siya sa bench na okay lang, kaya pa.
Ayun, that was the most effort that we've seen from him defensively. Talagang hinabol niya yung bola na yun. And felt it right after blocking that shot.
Immediately after. Cyrus Baguio cuts the lead down to 11 at 46-35. A minute and 23 to go. Second quarter. For Artadi. Kagiwa. Shot. And Sunday Salvacion with the loose ball recovery and the 2 points. Cyrus Baguio. Dinabas kay Leo na Horda. Reed Hontilla. Uy, kasundutan na. But Nick Pinisi recovers it. Ito na naman si Hontilla against Kagiwa. Back to Pinisi inside to Parada. Di makatalon no? Kahit jump shot man lang sana. Nandun na, panira na yun. Pero pinasa pa niya. Obviously, because medyo
may nararamdaman ka sa katawan mo
inaalalayan niya yung kanang binti niya Puro problema pala. Whoa! Another slam by Chris Alexander. Artadi for the assist. 10 points down para kay Chris Alexander. Puntilla tries another three-point shot and it comes up short. Ayan ang problema pag Ginebra kalaban mo, pag maganyang mga tira, hindi ka tatantanan sa kantsaw. Artadi, Salvacion, Kagiwa. Ay, hindi akalain yung REBS yung pase. Cyrus Baguio gets around Artadi, misses the shot, but he'll get 2 shots from the line. Alam mo, si JJ Helterman, meron na palang 6 na assists. Ang Red Bull as a team, 3 pa lang ang assist. Kasi nga marami tayong mga one-on-one plays na nakikita.
And of course, plus they've been missing a lot.
Yeah. Ito naman mga kaibigan, yung pangalawang Yakult Slam Dunk. Yakult every day okay. Sigurado ka dyan. Chris Alexander na naman. Cyrus Baguio with 2 free throws has a total of 7 points. Timeout na tinatawag ang Barangay Ginebra. 30-second timeout with 10 seconds remaining here in the first half of this game. At well, napansin talaga natin, Jason, yung kondisyon ni Adam Parada. Although sinasabi niya at the start of the game na hindi naman ganun kalaking problema, talagay ko malaki ang problema.
You can see it in his movement.
Yeah.
You might argue that
or lack thereof.
Oo. Totoo. Pwede niyang i-argue na hindi kasi ako naka-ensayo kaya hindi medyo sharp ang mga galaw ko. Pero nakikita natin, couple of moves that he would usually go to, inaatrasan niya dahil yun lang, tingin natin baka hindi siya 100%. O malamang hindi siya 100%.
Yeah, well, kanina hinabol nga niya yung isang tira at pinalpal niya. Pero he paid the price for it. Naramdaman niya yung sakit. Mike Kagiwa. Steal, almost. Pero nung dumayab si Mike Kagiwa, tumama po siya dun sa sideline. So it's going to be a turnover. 2 seconds to go in the second quarter. And here, a momentary lull habang pinupunasan po yung sahig. So 2-second play here para sa Red Bull. Let's see if they got something up their sleeves. Si Reed Puntilla ang maglalabas ng bola. Tumanggap si Cyrus Baguio and he takes it from long. Uy, tumama sa ring, ha? Not bad. But, not quite. So, napanatili po ng Barangay Ginebra ang kanilang abante dito sa first half. But Red Bull was able to get a big bite out of that big lead. Kanina po ay 21. Sa pagtatapos po ng ating second quarter, 50-37. Barangay Ginebra in the lead in Game 1 of their best of 7 semi-final round series. We'll be right back.